Hello everybody, welcome back to the show, and I got a bunch of chickens, a whole lot of chickens, and it is crazy. The egg production is through the roof. I can kind of see now why there are some quests in the quest book to do storage drawers, because it's going to be necessary to contain things. So yes, in the last episode, I finally managed to make these nesting pens. I have moved things around since a little bit, and I've made more nesting pens. I've got chickens in here doing things and doing some experimentations to see about breeding. I've noticed that if I try to give seeds to the chickens that are in pens, I cannot give them seeds. It doesn't seem to do anything at all. So I don't know if they will automatically crossbreed if I put two different chickens next to each other. I'm still kind of researching and finding things out. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. What else? I suppose that's about all that I have been working on for right now. The other thing that I would like to do, one thing I have noticed is that I cannot put a baby chicken into one of these nesting pens. So it's kind of strange that I can put a chicken egg, I should say, into a nesting pen. It's kind of interesting that I can put an egg into an egg nest. The egg nest is used to make the nesting pen, but you can't put the egg into the nesting pen. So interesting. So I still need egg nests in order to hatch the eggs, and I'm also working towards being able to make my first redstone lamp so that I can also hopefully get that so that those eggs will hatch faster. Okay, so that sort of catches up to where I was at when I finished recording the last time, I believe. One thing that's interesting, as you can see, I took out all the internal fencing that was in here, and I'm letting all these chickens intermingle with each other. I don't have as much of a need to keep them separated, especially since I am slowly transitioning them all to have their own nesting pen. But there was a hen house that had been sitting here, and when I took down the hen house, I actually got 2 pieces of dirt, which was kind of strange, and wasn't something that I was expecting. I had noticed before that this hen house byproduct said a hay bale would give a piece of dirt, but I never saw a piece of dirt in the hen house, so I didn't really think much of it, but apparently that must have been what happened and why I ended up with these 2 pieces of dirt. But what I'm going to start off with today, I keep getting all of this stuff from these dang chickens. What I want to start off with today is making dirt as well. And the way we can do that is by crafting first these chicken manure into chicken manure blocks, because of course if you have a lot of manure laying around, you want to put it in blocks. I would not be surprised if you can build with this. Maybe I should build an entire platform out of chicken manure. Probably not the greatest idea in the world. But anyway, once you have some chicken manure blocks, you can then combine those with feathers, like so, and that will give us dirt. And so like that, I now have 4 pieces of dirt. So let's go over here to the quest here, and I do have, this is a crafting task, so I do have to craft these 4 pieces of dirt. So the 2 I found doesn't do me any good. I probably may not have, oh yeah, I should have enough to do this with. Wasn't sure if I would have enough manure, but I think that I do. And so we'll make 2 more pieces of dirt like that. And so the crafting is complete. I get 5 more pieces and a chance cube. Okay, I forgot to claim it, and done. All right, so that ends that thing. And the next thing would be to work towards making gravel, and so I'm going to work towards that. But I think what I want to do right now is make a lot more dirt. I still think that having more wheat is something I need to shoot for, And I now have a way of making more dirt, so I think that I'm going to try to make as much dirt as I possibly can and have more growing area. So that's something that I want to work on for right now. Okay, I have a bunch of iron, and by a bunch I mean 10, so not a whole lot of iron necessarily, but this is enough to make one iron block and have a piece of iron left over. And so that should allow us to make this squeezer. 2 planks, block of iron, yep. So we'll put that in, and now we have the squeezer, which was part of our quest line. So that's done. We get some gravel for it, and we can claim that. Done. So let's look at what our next... I also went ahead and made these storage drawers. Pretty simple quest, this is just wood and chest, so no big deal, and I got some more storage drawers to go along with it. The next one in the line here requires, I think I actually even saw a diamond that's required in there, so I can't do that one just yet. So let's go look at this and make colored eggs. So this looks like I have to make almost one of each colored egg. I already made the red and yellow one, so I guess I have to make that again, but those I know just come from the... Oops, I keep going all the way out of it and I don't need to. A lot of that just comes from the dyes, and that's really easy to do. Now, looks like I've opened up some more here. Extra utilities, okay. So I'll have to accumulate some redstone for that. But, yeah, then that's all that there is. It looks like this quest line is for Botania, which I'll probably need to work on that at some point in time, because that's probably going to be useful. Although it looks like all it does is get you towards doing Gaia, and it looks like the way to get to the end is through the Gaia ingots, so that's good to know. But let me go ahead and work on making these colored chicken eggs. Okay, the last color I needed to make was brown flour, and I finally got one of those from Botania, and so we can make the last of these colored eggs that the quest wanted us to make, like that. Quest complete. Excellent. So let's go look. Yes, everything is completed. Great. And we can claim these things here. Done. Okay, so let's look at this. If you have a nesting pen more than one, you can take a high quality egg, then 111 egg. If you take a 999 egg, spawn egg, and input a chicken in nesting pen, then you can take 10, 10, 10 egg. Easy. Yeah, that sounds easy. Except I didn't really understand that. But apparently I need to make high quality 10, 10, 10 eggs of all... Holy moly, is that every single color? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It is. Why would they make me want to make 10, 10, 10s of the colored eggs? The colored chickens, I should say. Oh my criminy. Okay, well that's obviously going to take some time, especially since I don't even have enough pens for all that, but I will work on it. In the meantime, I don't know... Increases the chance of chance cubes by +10 when the block is broken. Only needs to be in the player's inventory to work, not a percentage increase. So this goes to the whole thing with chance cubes, which, as I mentioned at the very beginning, it's doubtful that I will ever open anything to do with chance cubes. So I'm just going to put those away for now. I'll keep them. I never know what might happen, but I seriously doubt it. And I've been trying to slowly migrate my crops up here, where I will have a whole lot of room. It's just I'm in the slow process of making the dirt to be able to put in here, but I'll be able to have a nice big giant area up here to grow the wheat in, which will be nice. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Leave any questions or comments down below, and I will see you next time.